Hey everybody, this is Off the Grid Podcast with Aiden and Jared.
Yes, and we have a big announcement.
Actually, a couple of them.
Yeah.
So, first one being is that, well, we're going to be changing our length of our podcast.
Yes, normally our podcasts are about 2 hours, but Jared had an awesome realization, which was that, America's on the move. And because of that, not everyone is going to want to listen to 2 hours of podcasting, right?
Yeah, not in one continuous...
Right.
Yeah.
Not everyone has the
session.
time to, yeah. I mean, most people just have time, the time they have to do anything is probably just on their drive to work, so,
Yeah.
I mean, so, Jared, what did we decide to do?
We decided to break our podcasts into half-hour podcasts.
Yes.
So, like on YouTube, for example, you'll see 30 minutes instead
Yeah.
of 2 hours.
And
And so we're going to split our, say we're going to have, 2-hour podcasts. It'll be split up into a half hour each.
Yes.
Instead of being just one continuous 2-hour podcast.
Just so because of the people that drive to work, so they can hear it.
Yeah, it'll be easier, so then you can be like, if you were listening to it on your way to work, you can listen to part 1 and then listen to part 2 on the way home.
Yeah.
Or it'll also be easier for me to get the podcast out there.
Oh, yeah. Did I know how much time you spend on that? And
Yeah, and it takes me
it's
almost
a lot of time.
And it's hard to say that I can get it out every week.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yep,
you know how we
say
say
we
new
wanna get it-
podcast every week?
Yeah.
Well,
It's on the thing, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
we should be sticking to that. Yeah.
yeah, but it's also very hard for me. Like at first I found that, it's going to be a piece of cake for me to
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
1-hour podcast out each week. It shouldn't be a problem.
No.
Well, I
because-
didn't take into account the fact that I'm going to have school and I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to work on it. So.
Yeah, and you have to learn a whole new freaking system and how it works, like iMovie, and learn how that works. You got to learn how Audacity works.
Yeah,
which is a pain in the ass.
There's a lot of different things to do. So
Yeah.
that's why we're going to be doing, a much shorter podcast. So it'll
Yep.
be easier for me to get it out there.
Yeah.
And then you can enjoy it and then be like, all right, well, then I can watch the next part of it.
Yeah.
And it's also a good thing too, Aiden. Another thing I was thinking about.
Yes, sir.
Also, so you're not missing any content.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Because when we have 2-hour podcasts, we tend to get lots of rabbit trails a lot because we know we have time. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's also that too, but also that people won't be missing content if they can't listen to the whole podcast.
Oh,
because
okay.
we have
Yep,
good
yep,
content
yep.
throughout the whole podcast.
Don't be arrogant. I'm just kidding.
But
yes, we do.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
like people are not going to be able to listen to what we have to say
Yeah.
if they can't listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours. I'm not listening to that. I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's definitely one of the
announcements.
announcements, and then
Oh, the
and
next
then
one. I'm
Aiden,
excited
you
for
have an
this.
announcement that you thought of.
Yes.
This was Aiden's idea.
Okay. Obviously, I don't know if I talked about it before, but I'm getting a MacBook Pro.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly gonna be for my music.
Yep.
And for personal use, obviously. Thank you, Jared.
Yep.
Need to move my drink. But big announcement. We are doing gaming playthroughs on Off the Grid channel. Right here. And this is my idea because me and Jared are watching to play through this game Dead Space, and we, obviously, in the last week's podcast, I talked about it and said it was one of my favorite horror games of all time. Well, we're gonna be starting with that, and who knows? Well, first off, we're gonna finish it till it's complete, obviously. We're gonna play through the trilogy first, obviously, the first 3 Dead Space games.
Mm-hmm.
And then who knows what we'll do after, When it's 5 minutes about highly critically rated, we'll play
Yeah,
that
we're
and just...
we're using Steam.
Yeah. Steam is amazing. I have my own Steam account, so Joe's gonna hijack my Steam account and force me to download a bunch of games, but I'm just kidding. We're gonna agree on a game first, so yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Dude, I keep saying, the one we have to play after the Dead Space games is the Stanley Parable. You would freaking laugh your butt off. The dialogue is amazing in that game.
Yeah, we'll have to do something funny, more of a lighter mood after
The
that
Stanley
one.
Parable is amazing.
'Cause
You'll
the
freaking love it.
Dead Space is gonna be pretty intense.
You'll be sitting in a corner, like, shaking, like, Mama, help me. Mama,
Nah, I'm
save
not gonna
me."
be shaking.
No, but we will be scared, though. Our socks will be scared off.
Yep.
Alright, so, okay. Do you want to say anything about it, though? Like, how it's gonna be put together? How these walkthroughs?
Well, the plan is to do a walkthrough as much as we can. We're
Yeah.
gonna try to maybe alternate
Yeah.
between podcast and
and
gaming.
walkthrough, yeah. Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to 1 week record for a podcast, and then the next week
do
record,
a walkthrough. Yeah.
do a walkthrough, because it ties hand in hand with making the podcast shorter.
Because
I'm able to have more content coming out.
Yep.
While we're still working on the gaming stuff. So you're still getting the podcast.
Yeah.
And you're still gonna have the gaming walkthroughs.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I think we'll get a lot to do.
And it's gonna be a lot easier because I think we're just gonna use the MacBook screen capture to get the gameplay, obviously.
Yeah. So it's HD format, and
yeah, we don't have to go into iMovie, and we don't probably really have to go into iMovie at all. We just have to import it there and just upload it because Jared won't have to edit. Because we want the unadulterated, gameplay. So
yeah, we might just upload
there's gonna be
raw.
some cuss words. There's gonna be some probably cuss words flying. So to those of you who don't like that, you all have been warned. Who knows? We might bleep them out. Who knows? But I don't want to bleep them out. Like, to be honest, because it negates the purpose.
Yeah.
Scared.
Just
so I mean,
for people who don't care for the cuss words, might want to stay away from that.
Yeah.
But yep, so that's our announcements.
I'm so excited for that, dude. Yep, that's everything. But oh my god, a new platform has opened up for us.
Yep.
And do you think that this gaming thing will boost our podcasting? Do you think?
Yeah, I think it'll bring attention to that too.
That's gonna be awesome, dude. I can't wait. But I have to get my MacBook first.
Yes. So there's no release date for our gaming.
No pun intended. With release date though, but
yeah.
I mean, that's awesome.
There's no date as to when we're gonna start the gaming. We gotta wait until
that was planned, wasn't it, Jared?
No.
You saying release date? That was planned.
No,
okay.
It wasn't planned.
Okay.
So we're gonna sorry, my bad. My dang knee. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and have to play it by ear and see what happens. But yep. So how long do you think each gaming walkthrough should be? Like a half hour in length? Do you think we should just stick to that?
Yeah. Well, most YouTube walkthroughs I see are about 25 minutes or like lower. Most of them are like 10 to 20 minutes.
Should we do like 25 then?
Oh yeah, 25 is perfect. 25 minutes and 11 seconds is what most of them are.
Well, we can't like time it for exactly 11 seconds, but
yeah,
25 minutes is good.
is the norm. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick with that.
Yeah, so this is gonna be fun. Let's open a whole new paradigm for
All right.
Off the Grid.
Yep, so stay tuned, guys.
All right, see you
ya.
guys.